City Clerk if you haven't already. And City Clerk, how many speakers do we have?
I have one card for non-agenda items.
Okay, great. So if you're that speaker, then please come forward.
Good evening, Madam Mayor, City Council, members of the audience, people watching on television. My name is Joe Imbriano. I'm a Fullerton resident. I run the FullertonInformer.com website. I'm also a candidate for Fullerton City Council in the fall. I wanted to read a statement from Mr. Levinson. He wasn't able to attend tonight, but I wanted to go over some of the issues that are pertinent to what was discussed at the last meeting. Mayor Fitzgerald and Councilmember Chafee had indicated very firmly that the City Council has no desire to replace the Polly's greater shopping area with high-rise mixed-use apartments, and furthermore that they have been working very hard to get additional retail tenants. Therefore, may I suggest that you take out that exact same parcel of land from the revised DCCSP plan that has come before the Planning Commission before it comes before the City of Fullerton body for consideration. Specifically, remove the Polly's Pie shopping area parcel on Raymond between Chapman and Commonwealth. For based on your adamant statements at recent council meetings to keep that parcel as one of 6 parcels recommended by the Community Development Department to change the current zoning to allow for high-rise density mixed use goes against everything you have proclaimed to the good citizens of Fullerton. Therefore, you should be very willing and eager to direct community development staff to remove that parcel for consideration for the proposed overlay zone. Madam Mayor or any of the other 4 city council members, I ask at this time that you direct community development to change the revised DCCSP to eliminate that particular parcel for overlay zoning consideration going forward. That ends the comments of Mr. Levinson. I always appreciate the students coming in here and sharing their insight and how they see the world. It's interesting. You know, they apparently know a little bit more than some of the people that work for the city about traffic and road disrepair and wearing of roads out and all of this, and yet here we are on the verge of more development. I'll save my comments for later on that. I also wanted to clarify something. There was a Vector Control Board meeting, and it's interesting how we parse words when we have the last word. But Ms. Flory, you attended the Vector Control Board meeting and made it evidently clear that you were there looking for me, but apparently you weren't there looking for the time to vote for the most important agenda item of the evening, and that was the vote on the transferring of the power to the district manager to spray Orange County. I don't understand why an opening of a fountain takes precedent over voting to transfer the power of a body over to a bureaucrat. So I just want to make it very clear that you missed the vote. What your position is on that issue is irrelevant if you didn't vote. And the residents of Fullerton expect you to attend these meetings, and it is very important, especially considering what's at stake. So I would just ask for a bit more clarity and honesty and being forthright in your, because you are a very clever speaker, and it's very difficult to read between the lines sometimes, and you could fool some people. So I just wanted to clarify that you did miss the vote. So thank you.
Thank you. Nick, are there any